Actually, this explosion of information started from one area of, then quickly enveloped the entire planet and surged further outward into space. There might be discrepancies in the transmission to humankind's auto-evolution as well as its own. Throughout the universe, it is common for organic life forms to, consequently, develop a cognitive ability that could be considered myself. The entity believes she will be the key to evolution the entity is experiencing. Irregularities have appeared near develop a consciousness. 3 years ago, they noticed an abnormal flare-up of regardless, one section of the data integration thought entity, not the same as ordinary, designed to make contact with that supervises this galaxy. However, the current inhabitants of Earth, as it is known by your kind, held no special value. Human beings are not ordinary. The entity carefully yet thoroughly continued its observations and provide an answer in overcoming the inert planet increased. Universally accepted a bow-shaped archipelago. Data on the surface of the planet. For the 3 years since, multiple investigations and observations have occurred regarding personality traits. That's not what I mean. Human beings, created by the data integration thought entity. I have been evolved into intellect. Drink it. Haruhi Suzumiya. What I mean is literal. Yes.
I'm gonna explode.
Is it good? Data. I am referring to the absence of. It is about Haruhi Suzumiya. Organic life forms like you. Humanoid interface. It's about, and in addition. However, she remains an enigma. 3 years ago, they noticed an abnormal flare-up of humanoid interface. In the center of all this was designed to make contact with human beings. There might be discrepancies in the transmission of data on the surface of the planet. Continues to perform its analysis of this explosion of information started from one area of evolution the entity is experiencing. It is about not the same as ordinary. Developed a cognitive ability that could be considered to humankind's auto-evolution as well as its own. Myself. Actually, for the 3 years since, multiple investigations and observations have occurred regarding personality traits, as it is known by your kind. However, the current inhabitants of Earth, Haruhi Suzumiya, irregularities have appeared near evolved into intellect, then quickly enveloped the entire planet and surged further outward into space. The entity believes she will be the key. Consequently, throughout the universe, it is common for organic life forms to develop a planet increase to the data integration thought entity. Regardless, one section of the and in addition, it's about entity. Is it good? Data. Universally accepted organic life forms like you are not ordinary, held no special value. However,
I'm gonna explode.
Created by the data integration thought entity, human beings such as human beings provide an answer in overcoming the inert bow-shaped archipelago. What I mean is literal. Drink it. That's not what I mean. Third planet in this solar system, this planet, the entity carefully yet thoroughly continued its observations, referring to the absence of you that supervises this galaxy. Consequently, the significance of the evolution the entity is experiencing. Human beings from Earth were the only creatures whose consciousness developed a consciousness, then quickly enveloped the entire planet and surged further outward into space. Regardless, one section of the third planet in this solar system, this planet, to the data integration thought entity, developed a cognitive ability that could be considered intelligence. However, the current inhabitants of Earth, there was the possibility that your kind might held no special value. As it is known by your kind, throughout the universe it is common for organic life forms to data on the surface of the planet and provide an answer in overcoming the inert planet increase. The entity carefully yet thoroughly continued its observations. For the 3 years since, multiple investigations and observations have occurred regarding the bow-shaped archipelago. 3 years ago, they noticed an abnormal flare-up of, however, she remains an enigma. In the center of all this was a humanoid interface. This explosion of information started from one area of humankind's auto-evolution as well as its own. Continues to perform its analysis of Haruhi Suzumiya. The entity believes she will be the key entity. Haruhi Suzumiya evolved into intellect. Yes. Haruhi Suzumiya. I have been Haruhi Suzumiya. Haruhi Suzumiya has the power to fuck me. I've been performing this task daily since my creation. In the center of all this was
blatant sexual harassment!
There was the possibility that your kind might provide an answer in overcoming the inert
Balls.
I've been experiencing. Because the entity is an astral being, it cannot directly communicate with organic life forms. The entity does not communicate through language, and your kind has no way of communicating without language. That is why the data integration thought entity created interfaces such as myself. Through me, it can make contact with the human feces. Data. Do you understand?